Now, schools are also going to be impacted by this new guidance. As Paula Tutman reports, it's now recommended that everyone in K through 12 wear a mask, including teachers, regardless of their vaccination status.
So today the CDC recommended new masking guidance. Here's the recommendation that all students K through 12 wear masks indoors, whether those students are vaccinated or not. Cue the roller coaster ride for school districts. Today, the CDC has put out mask guidance for students, recommending that K through 12, regardless of vaccination status, all students should wear masks while indoors. We've been surveying school districts on back-to-school protocols and have gotten a mix of answers when it comes to masking. So Clintondale, for instance, with its 1,600 students, had decided not to mandate masks for students, but said today,
at this time, it does not change our decision because we are recommending masks for those students and teachers that have not been vaccinated. We're going solely based on the data in Michigan. And right now, Michigan is not a hotspot for the Delta variants as other states throughout the country.
Fraser Schools, with its 4,700 students, said it will follow guidance from the Macomb County Health Department, which generally follows the CDC guidance. They say they hadn't promised anything to parents, stressing it's a fluid situation, and they ask for patience and understanding from staffers, students, and parents. The announcement from the CDC signals a new round of roller coaster rides for various school districts. In Walled Lake, with its 13,500 students, masks were going to be recommended but not mandated. Today, the district said it's not ready to comment on the CDC pivot. In Pontiac, which hadn't even decided on masking yet.
So in the spirit of not throwing one thing out there and then changing our minds, and also waiting to hear what the professionals at the CDC and our local health department were going to say, we were holding out.
Today's pivot pretty much settles that question on masking, at least for now.
We unfortunately can't say hard and fast September 6th or 7th when we're back in the classroom that things won't have changed again, simply because of the nature of the pandemic.
Of the districts we surveyed, Detroit Public Schools community districts seem to have the most comprehensively strict plan on masks and vaccine.
Vaccinated employees and students would not have to wear a mask. Only those students and employees that are unvaccinated or who are vaccinated and do not submit documentation would have to wear a mask.
Those who cannot or will not submit vaccination documentation would also have to submit to weekly COVID testing. Superintendent Dr. Nikolai Viti revealed yesterday that he did in fact contract COVID-19 and has made it clear that he wants students back in class and safe. And so expect the CDC guidance to make Detroit's protocols perhaps even stricter. And keep in mind, based on this Delta variant and community spread, the CDC could change its mind or its recommendations again. Also, state and county health departments will be weighing in. Very oftentimes, they do go with that CDC guidance. But again, what it does is it sets up schools having to make these decisions and also having to deal with parents who have very, very strong opinions both ways. Paula Tutman, Local 4.